Okay, well, after a whole lot of drama, I think we're up and running. So, excuse me. Yeah, so it was a little eventful. I was supposed to stream yesterday about this time and was unable to do so because we lost power. So I couldn't even get the word out to say, yeah, I'm not going to be able to stream. Oh, man. And then this morning, the stream absolutely does not want to cooperate. The streaming computer does not want to cooperate. But it would appear we are up and running now. Now, if I can just keep from coughing up a lung. So this week has been an interesting week. I have been doing a lot of renovations at home and tore up floors and got washing machines moved and drains moved and did all kinds of crazy things here in the house. And things that have needed done for years, but finally got to do them. It's super satisfying, but I am way behind in my actual work that I'm supposed to do. So, oh boy, I gotta pay the piper starting this morning, whenever that happens. So, but anyway, before that's gonna happen, we're gonna sit here and watch the sunrise on a new day here on Dyson Sphere Program. And so during the time since we've last streamed, I did some grindy work and got some things set up. And one of the things I got set up, and I did I do this before? I can't remember. Did we get these deuterium fuel rods? Did we get these? Let me see. Deuterium fuel rods. Yeah, I think we did. Well, we got these deuterium fuel rods being constructed, and we've got power plants that consume them. So that this kind of helps keep us above the red line when it comes to power. So these things are keeping our head above the water, which is a good thing. Not going to complain. But yeah, very good thing to get all this done. Okay, let's look around a little bit. Trying to think of what other things we've gotten going. There's been a few things like these right here, the particle broadband, and this was done. Why did I do this? Why did I set this up? I know I set this up for a particular goal, and I don't remember what that goal is. But what I have gotten done, I've gotten a lot of science researched. We're able to make purple science. I think we had started on that when we left off. We've started on getting purple science realized. And oh yeah, so this right here might be part of the reason, part of what I was trying to do. This battery of machines and storage units is probably one of the most important things we can get done. And the reason for this is so that we can facilitate faster universe expansion, faster universe exploration, and that is to produce planetary logistic stations. And I've gotten a bunch of those stored up, and with that I've gotten interstellar logistic stations, and I've gotten a bunch of those set up. And then I've got this one right here, the assembly machine that's working on orbital collectors. This is the next item. So in order to get an orbital collector, you need the interstellar logistics system, and in order to get the interstellar logistics system, you need the planetary logistics system. So you might as well build all three. The only thing with the orbital collector that we need to do is we need to be able to collect energy to fill batteries. I'm going to show you. In order to make an orbital collector, you need loaded batteries. Accumulators, basically like capacitors. You need these things loaded with energy. So what I have done sort of in the offline time is I've actually set up construction of empties, because that's how it starts. You got to build them, but you got to build them empty. And then the next task is to fill them. And so as you can see, I've set up, what have I got? Yeah, as you can see, I've set them up over here. And I've got a whole bunch stored up. I don't need that many. I just need to store some up so that I can build things. But in order to make full batteries, we have to start doing some things. And I didn't want to do those things until we were here streaming again. And that includes getting the first vestiges of our Dyson sphere program up into the sky. All right, so here's how this is going to work. I've got an EM rail ejector, which is basically a gun that shoots stuff into the air that we can then shoot stuff around the star that we can then collect, or rather that we can use to collect energy. So what I've done here, where did I put them? Over here, I've started, you're going to see these things like this right here. What are these things called? Photon combiners. Basically just pink triangles. And I've set these things up, things like this, around the base. So if you see them, you're like, what the hell is that thing? What, like these thrusters right over here. Like, what the hell are these things? Why are these things being built? Why didn't I see these? Okay, they're all here. I'm not going to show every single item that needs to be constructed, like the thrusters. You can see it doesn't require anything unusual. It's stuff that it takes some base components that we've already started creating, or like this, the particle container. That's another one that I started making. But I figured no need to show those to you, but I wanted to get those under construction so when we got to the stream, I'd have a collection of all of those things and we can start building the bigger things that require those. And I can say, hey, you know, we need thrusters to build this, but hey, that's okay because I've been constructing them. They're right over here. Excuse me. Yeah, it keeps going back and forth between 2 frames, really. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's very strange. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to send a message. I have a feeling we got a little bit of a problem here. Okay, stupid stream. Okay. Oh, you can still hear me. Oh, that is strange. Okay. 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 I don't know what the heck is causing that. But yet you can still hear me. Okay. That is crazy. So I'm going to see if I can reset. I'm going to see if I can reset. Crap on a crutch, which is rubber. Alright. Stand by. Very, very weird. Okay. Alright, working now. Okay. Weird. Alright, well, let's drive on. And, I'll try to keep a better eye on it and make sure it doesn't happen again. Although at least I'll be quicker to react. I can't promise it won't happen again. I'll just try to react a little better. Okay. So as I was saying, I'm creating some basic components. So you're going to see some maybe unfamiliar components lying around, but the only reason they've been created really is just to facilitate creating more important components. More important end items, I guess is the better way to say it. Like these sails. What am I creating? What do we typically call it? Solar sails. So these right here are like the beginning of our Dyson sphere. We're basically going to create a cloud of solar sails around the star, our sun, and we're going to see if we can gather some energy up, and with that energy, hopefully we can charge some batteries, among other things. The only thing is, let's see, where are we at? If I go there, where are we at on the planet? I was kind of hoping to be closer to the equator, but you know what? That's okay. Where we're at, that's not too bad. I'm okay with that. All right, so let's pick a spot where we can place a couple of guns. You know what? I've never actually done any kind of in-depth study on where the best place to place these things is, but I'm going to go ahead and place them. Let's start with a couple here, because I'm not quite sure what the
rail ejector.
Okay.
You have taken the first step to build the Dyson sphere.
What he
now
said.
You can use it to send solar sails into space for forming the Dyson swarm. Each EM rail ejector requires to set up orbit and supply with solar sails.
Okay, well first,
also, you can use copy and paste to set orbits.
how much energy? Not much.
If you want a Dyson swarm orbit become more diversified, you can click the Dyson sphere button in the lower left corner of the screen to open the Dyson sphere panel.
Yes, we're going to do that.
Customization however you want.
That's 6. And let's go with 7, just for gets and chiggles. I don't know how quickly these things will actually consume the sails. Alright, let's put these up here. Make sure these things are charged up. Is that going to be close enough? Yeah. Can we build there? Too close to the rail ejector? Okay. Still, crap on a crutch. Okay. Okay, so they're all charged up. Okay, now we have to set up a couple orbits. Basically something for this thing to shoot at. So let's add an orbit. And let's see. Orbit radius. Doesn't need to be huge, and you just put it right around the star. And I'd like it to go right up to 90 if I could. And then let's pick a nice, 270. Okay. I've been moving most of my industry to the lava. Yeah, you know what? I don't have a lava planet. And at least not in this system, but you are absolutely right. That is one of the things I do when I can, but this particular solar system we're working on has no lava planet. I'll show you. Okay, so let's go ahead and create that. So that's orbit 1. So let's give that thing an... Oh yeah, well first of all, let me show you. Okay. So you can see I'm orbiting a gas giant here in system Home Sweet Home, and I'm the closest habitable planet to the system, or to the star. And then this one is an ice field planet, and then the one way over here is a frozen tundra planet. So I don't actually have a lava planet in the system, and I need one because those things are great places to set up your industry. So yeah, exactly. So I need to get some warp cores, just warpers, or what's the name? What do they actually call? I call them warp cores, but what do we actually call these suckers? Space warpers, yeah. So I'll call them warp cores. I like that better. So I need to start creating those just so I can find a freaking lava planet. However, a lava planet is one of the things that helps me have the supplies I need. It gives me the supplies I need to actually make the warpers. So I'm at a little bit of a catch-22. Little bit. I mean, I can make them, but the quantity is going to be limited, and my focus is going to have to be go to a system that has a lava planet. Or there's another one that works. And I can't think of the name right now. I'll know it if I see it. All right, but next, okay, let's, we got the sails over here. Let's see if we can run a belt. And my belts are over here. I'm gonna see if I can run a belt up here. Yeah, so I kind of, when I selected this planet, I kind of foobarred. Okay, there we go. You've unlocked the gravity matrix source codes. Center brain, stimulating, reconciling, or okay. So basically, we've got a recipe to create green science. Let me see. What is it? Yeah. Oh, right. Graviton lenses and the quantum chips. Or you can take the warpers, and you can actually. Oh no, that's right. You can convert the green cubes to warpers. That's right. That's right. Okay. I thought you could convert them back, but I guess not. Okay, belts. I got some blue belts. Let's go take a few of them. And let's start getting some things into orbit. And I want to create more orbits as well. Yeah, this is the first game I've played, I think. I mean, I don't remember the first one really well that I did, but I think this might be the first game of Dyson Sphere that I've ever played where there wasn't a lava planet in the initial system. So that was comfy. All right. Am I going to use splitters? I'm going to say no, Alex. On the other hand, I may end up using splitters. I'm just not going to do it now. I generally don't make a lot of solar sail guns, but it all depends, A, how much energy they take, and B, how fast I can make solar sails, because I really think I'm going to have to get other, I'm going to have to get more resources sent here, like you said, moving most of my industry to the lava planet. Yes, I do the same thing, but that means I need to get some materials, some of those materials, whether processed or not, I need to get other planets involved, and that hasn't happened yet. So, time to... Oh, that was dumb. Okay, let's get these things going. I'd like to create a couple of options, a couple of orbits. Oh, really? Son of a gun, forgot about that. Okay. Okay, so are they all being loaded, or... Okay. Okay, so orbit number 2 is going to be, let's see, edit the orbit. I'm trying to remember. How much power have you got on this planet right now? Excellent question. Says my capacity is at almost 300, but I'm going back. I don't even know if that's enough, though, to be honest. But that's where I'm sitting right now. So it's not great, but it's, right now it's sufficient. I'm sort of keeping it afloat, I guess is the best way to say it. All right, let's go with number 1. Of course you're not, of course it's not enough. All right. What about number 2? Okay. Oh, dadgummit. I have 74 megawatts of power generation and 55 consumption. Yeah, you know, what I like to do on the lava planet, because usually the lava planet is close to the, oh, hang on. There's a, Dadgummit, where is it? Oh, right here. Okay. No, that wasn't it. There we are. The lava planet. Usually there's a solar panels. Thank you. Right there, solar panels. I will take them and I'll like cut and paste them around the equator of the planet, and then on like on the other planets, I'll do the same thing with wind farms. I'm having a complete brain fart here. Okay. Oh, edit the orbit. Yes. Number 2. And where's my orbit? Where's my editor? Where's my orbit editor? I forget. Okay, oh, that's it. Got it. All right. Yes, solar panels are the key. Start at 10. Same logistic drones in production so I don't have to go back and forth home for them. Yep. Yes. Yes. Agreed. Okay, just a drones production right now so I don't have to go back and yeah, it's just so the drones are so helpful. This is again, I think I'm going to do 90 again on this. Ish. And then I'll set this at 90 as well. No, not 90. No, because that's, yeah, it's basically the previous orbit except reversed 180. But this one, okay, like that. Create. Okay, now let's, oh, that was, okay. For some reason, I was thinking that I had set up orbit 1 as this, but apparently this always confuses the heck out of me. All right. So let's give these guys, let's see, there's a 2. Okay, that's got a target. There we go. And how about 3? Can I hit a target there? Yes. Okay. It's putting stuff into space. Good. Do these things just not make any noise? I feel like it should make noise. Basically, for me, the orbits are just something for the guns to shoot at. Something that they don't make noise yet. Interesting. So we're thinking game development. It's coming down the pipe, maybe. That's a thought. All right, let's see if I can make. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No, those are the 2. Those are the 3 orbits. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave it like that. And then now if I go to, is it Y? Yeah. Okay, so we can start to see the little solar cells are popping themselves into place. Okay, so with that, okay. Now I've also made these energy exchangers. The only thing is, I'm not even sure if I have the capacity to drop one of these on the system. 45 megawatts? Because it's going to input. That's what it's going to take. 45 megawatts to fill batteries. That's almost as much as using a freaking interstellar logistics system. All right, where are my empties? Where are my batteries at? Where the heck did I put them? Where are we? Oh, right over here. Racha. Okay. So, I'm going to count how many planetary logistics I have on the lava world. Yes. Yes, I hear that. I end up setting up 2 or 3 a lot of the times, but then again, I've never really scaled up like some people have. So yeah. I get that. All right. I'm going to put this thing into place, but I don't want to put it so close to this logistics system here just because I like to keep the area around it clear for belts. So I might stick it out here in the freaking water. 18. Nice. I know I should probably make this look nicer, but, you know, by smoothing it out, but generally this is my solution to getting new land, is just using spotty foundations. Alright, let's put that there.
You have built a powerful energy exchanger and can use it to quickly fill the accumulator with the surplus electricity in the grid. You can also release the electric energy stored in the full accumulator with the same speed.
So this
with
is
a
going
stable
to
logistics guarantee. It can
charge.
continuously supply the grid with power.
All right. Now, of course, this is going to increase the load, right? All right, so let's get belts in. Does this... Okay, yeah, these go right in, don't they? Yeah. Okay. When this starts charging, my power system is going to say, Eric, what the hell did you do to me? Is it? Yeah. Yeah. Not happy. Not happy at all. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get these things charged. But that's the point, isn't it? To get these things charged. Oh, dadgummit. Oh, no. We are actually going to need one because we're not going to fill these suckers up. Yeah, I can go there real quick. Hang on, let me just get these, let me just give these things a place to go. Yeah, for those who don't know, people who are very interested in their statistics and, you know, like to who like to really keep track of efficiency and whatnot, like Factorio, what you call it, Dyson Sphere program does give you the ability to keep a really close eye on that. So going to the performance part of the statistics. I want to see if my laptop is doing any good. Let's see. Where are we at? Data. Yeah, I will say this, oop. God dang it. Gotcha. Okay, I can hear it. What is going on? Alright, well, we'll reset. I don't know what's going on here, but it's... I probably need to upgrade OBS or something. Let's see, the 195 UPS. I'm not even sure where that is. Units per second? Yeah. Yeah, the only thing with my laptop is that they really... it's at one time a very powerful thing, but it just, they tried to cram a really nice graphics card into a very small package, and the thing overheats a lot. So never took a close eye at this really, but turn on all the real-time performance CPU. Time cost by game logic itself consumes less CPU resources. Meh. So, you know what? I'm trying to remember. I'll have to look that up sometime. I mean, it should be very easy, but not here on stream. I think. Now take a look at this thing. Nope, usually. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that later. I'll post that information. But it, I don't remember. I think I got this laptop about 1.5 years ago. And it seems to work okay, but, oh, you know what? I was going to set up 2 of these things. How many did I make? I made 4. But, boy. I can't put a second one on this system. That would absolutely nuke it. Okay, well, actually, how much do these things put out? 15 megawatts. So honestly, if I plop two or three more of these things, I would be okay. Do I have any left? No, I do not. Aww. So I'd like to get another one of these made, another one of these energy exchangers, but at the present, it doesn't look like I have the materials. Hang on, let me take a look. Or don't have the power capacity, so if I want to build a power plant, okay. Gotta scrounge the materials here. Okay. 75 frames per second. Yeah, if I'm going at 75 frames per second, I'd be shocked. I would love to know why exactly the stream is doing that. That irritates me to know that that's happened twice, and I'm not sure why. And like I said, I had a collapse of the computer a little while ago. A little blue screen of death decided to crash on me, so that was nice. All right. How many of these things can I make? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should give me enough energy to build one more of these things at least. Is that a green belt? Yeah, it's a green belt. Should be alright. Alright, right there. Right there. Right there. And right there. Okay. And let's plop another one of these bad boys down. Ratcha. Okay, where's my... Right there. Collide with other objects. Oh. Right. That's what we need to do right there. Is that gonna work? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I have to tell this to charge. And what's that going to do? Yep. That is going to slam the power grid as well. Come on, attach to that one right there. You can't attach to that? Dadgummit. What the hell's wrong with you? Your solar sail has successfully launched. At this moment, well, of course.
The amount of your solar sails has reached a certain scale.
Oh,
They
okay.
have formed a Dyson swarm around the
I was about to
sun.
say your solar sail is
You should be
successfully
able to
launched.
clearly see it right
There's
now.
1,001 of them? Well, I'd say
To
more than
receive
one
such
successfully
energy,
launched.
You have built a
Son
ray
of a
receiver
gun.
to absorb the transmission, where Dyson Swarm can generate power simultaneously.
You have to build a ray
Every
receiver.
solar sail launched for a certain life cycle. If you want to maintain the
Okay.
Dyson Swarm, you have to continue on injecting the solar sails.
Okay, so look at that. So we've got a little bit of a pattern going on. We've got a constellation of sails surrounding our planet. That's not a bad thing. Actually, can we take a look at our at the actual? Yeah. Okay. So there we go. So that being the scenario, if we take a look at we got 42 megawatts worth of juice in orbit to use if we like. Okay. So we've got to start. Oh, okay. So now that we've got charged batteries, get rid of that. Now that we've got charged batteries, let's run these batteries to our production of orbital collectors. Can we do that? Ah, dadgummit. What the hell? God damn it, Bobby. 6:30 in the morning and already that boy ain't right. Alright. There we go. I'm trying to minimize the effect of spaghetti. But can you ever truly do that? Can you ever truly get rid of the spaghetti? Not really. So sometimes it's better to just embrace the spaghetti. Okay. And where's our... there they are. Okay. So now we should start seeing orbital collectors showing up in our system. And that's what we want to do that. Because as yet, this gas giant has gone completely unharvested. It's gone completely taken advantage of. Oh, you know what? Let's, I would like to see how long are these things actually staying in space. Well, they're staying in there long enough that we have 1,300 of them. Okay. I'll take it. And speaking of which, how is the production of sales going? Are we short? Anything falling short? And are we running out of any supplies? Well, no, we do not appear to be running out of supplies or sales. Thank you very much. All right. So, time has come to start thinking about orbital or warp cores. It's time to think about warp cores. All right. Right, graviton lenses. In order to make graviton lenses, we need strange matter, and in order to make strange matter, we can do that. However, we need particle colliders. And if memory serves, particle colliders suck up a crap ton of juice. We're going to start needing ray receivers to start actually using some of this juice that's coming from the planet. Oh, you know what else? What else did we need? It was, No, that's for something else. The photon, when we collect the antimatter, that's for something different. Okay, I'm sorry, I was thinking there was something else we needed to collect. The other thing that we can collect with these ray receivers, they can be directly output to the power grid or stored as photons in a critical state. Right. I was thinking, oh, we need to create those photons. What do we need those for? Nothing yet. However, we do need to collect them at some point. But I'm short on this stuff. Actually, I'm not short on it. I can actually grab that. And how many of those can I create? I can create one. And then I need the little pink triangles. Okay. Okay, pink triangles. How are we doing with those? They're over here. Now, where is it we're using? We're using them over here. Okay. All right. And then we need steel. Where's our steel? Look at, got these little drones going around everywhere. Hey, I'm a fan of Factorio. I love my bots. Okay. Proliferators. I realize proliferators are important. I've never used them. I probably should. Okay. All right. Well, let's set a couple of these things up so we can start utilizing the power from the Dyson sphere, which, by the way, where's that at right now? 47 megawatts. Well, it seems like 1300. Is that the number of sails that we can have in orbit at any given time, given their lifespan? Is that what that is? 7 guns, which are sitting idle right now because none of them can find a target. Okay. Well, let's go put these things at the poles. Or close to it. Usually I would set these things up on another planet.
You built a ray receiver, which can receive the high-energy rays transmitted from the Dyson sphere and directly input them to the power grid. However, caused by the ray receiving efficiency, the ray receiver's requested power will be larger than the documented output power of the Dyson sphere. You can keep it working or upgrade technologies to increase the ray receiving efficiency.
Right. Okay. So let's take a look at the Dyson. Yeah, so we're tasking the Dyson sphere. Just by putting those 4 ray receivers down, we're tasking the hell out of the Dyson sphere. But we can increase our ray receiver efficiency so that we can bring that number, this satisfaction number up. But for the time being, it's taxing our system a lot. Let's see, where is that number? Okay, let's go to is it the statistics? I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, but one of the things, if you play Factorio and you like performance, monitoring your performance, you can do that in this game. Let's see. Milestones, no. Production, no. Power, no. There was something. I'm trying to remember where it was, where you can check all of your... You can check all of your figures, and I can't remember where to do that. Basically, you can check and see where you're sitting as far as... No, not that. No, usually there's a place you can check and see production. Maybe it's in production, but no, there was something where you could check and see, okay, well, how efficient are these things? Where's everything sitting at? And I don't remember where that was. It would tell you how efficient are your ray receivers? Anytime, let's see, where's the upgrade? When you go to upgrades, it'll tell you, okay, your drones, oh, right there, boom, there we go. That's what I was looking for, the upgrade data. Okay, solar life is 6,600 seconds. Okay, logistic, no, where's ray receivers? It talks about the, okay, there's a name for it. I'm gonna get it wrong. Where is it at? Ray transmission efficiency. Is that solar ray basic energy dissipation 70%? Is that the figure? I think it might be. Okay, great. Mecha moves faster. Got it. I think that might be it. So in other words, because, let's see, dissipation, where's it at right now? Okay, minus 10% solar ray energy dissipation. Right. So when we get this is going to drop to 60%, and then go to this one, and although no, I take that back. No, it's not going to drop to 60%. It's going to drop to whatever 90% of that is. So 70%, it's going to drop to 63%, I believe. And then the next step, where it says another 10%, it's actually going to drop. So whatever 63%, it's going to drop to 56.7%. So it's not going to, like right there, it says it's going to drop it 10%. Well, it's sitting at 70%. That doesn't mean it's going to drop it to 60%. It's going to drop it to drop it to basically, you're at 100% now. It's going to drop it to 90%. It's anyway. The math is wrong. The math works out a little bit differently. It's 10% of 70%. That's what's going to remove as far as inefficiency goes. So hopefully that makes sense. But just know that hey, 10% drop in solar efficiency dissipation, don't think that's going to equal a nice big fat round number here. It will not. It's just 10% of that, of the 70. Okay, let's get out. I think, I mean, the math might even be more wrong than that. But, okay, so anyway, we're making use of the Dyson sphere. Let's go take a look at it. Alright, it looks like something. What I'd really like to do is I'd like to get warp cores made. I'm checking the stream. I'm like hyper vigilant now. Oh, I don't want this thing to die again. Wish I knew why it did that. Alright, so in order to make warp cores... Okay, where are we sitting at? Let's check the power. Alright. Now pretty soon, it'll have charged up the, the energy exchangers will have charged up batteries, and that will drop. We'll get some power back. But I'm really watching that carefully because... Where's our particle colliders? Do we have the ability to create them yet? Yes, we do. What kind of... These things suck power. It's only 12 megawatts. For some reason, I thought it was more than that. We got plenty of room then. Alright, so let's build a couple particle colliders. Now, what are we short of to pop a couple in our... Oh, okay. Ooh. That's material we have not started making yet. The frame material. Okay. Well, I better start doing that. Okay, so silicon, titanium, and what was the other thing? Right, nanotubes. Okay. All three of which we've got. This is the bootstrap base here, by the way. How's our power going? Okay, so we're running deuterium fuel rods for power, and yeah, we are in good shape. Oh, you know what we can do? Just because we can. Oh, what happened there? Okay, yeah, it goes under. Got it. Just because we can, let's go... over here. Where's our orbital collectors? Yeah. 20 of them. How do you like that? Let's go. Let's do it. Let's finally do it. Let's go to our host planet here. And let's start setting these things up. We got to go to the equator. Which I think is going to be down this way a little bit. Could be this right here. Is this the equator? Yeah, there's the equator. Good. Okay. Let's start setting these up.
You have built an orbital collector, which can collect the resources
of this
gas giant automatically. The logistics vessel will come to pick up the cargo as long as you set these resources as interstellar demand at other sites.
Yep.
Furthermore, to maintain the collector working, the collected resources will be transferred to energy in the first place.
To maintain the collector working, the grammar. Okay. So some of it's going to be converted into energy. Okay. Well, that makes sense. So basically we get a net output. The resources we get is a net output. So it either burns the hydrogen or it burns the fire ice that it's going to collect. And fortunately, on this planet, we can get fire ice. And that's okay. Because I think I've got it set up as a demand to collect fire ice. Let me check something. Yeah, I've got no bots right now. All my bots are outplacing orbital collectors. All right. I think around a planet like this, you can place 40 or more orbital collectors. And I've only got 20 on me right now to fully take advantage of the collecting. Okay, yeah, I've got nothing left. Okay. All my bots are busy. They're off doing things. All right. It's right there. Let's wait for our bots to come back. I would like to be able to go warping somewhere soon. And we'll be able to do that. Got a robot headed that way? I think by the end of the stream. And then we can outsource production to another planet. Outsource production of warp cores. I usually like to have a black hole in close proximity because a lot of times I use black holes, the planets around black holes, as a place to produce warp cores, because it's got some materials there that make production a little bit simpler. You're gonna find, if you don't know already, that some of the things that you spend a lot of effort trying to get on your home planet, a lot of the materials you're going to find, there's like an alternate recipe for some things. For example, let's see, I think it's this particle container, right? Oh yeah, right here. Okay, in order to make particle containers, you have to get copper, you have to get graphene, and you have to get these electromagnetic turbines, which the concept of making these is simple enough, but getting the resources to make them, it's just it's grindy, and you never have enough of these things, so they're kind of a pain in the neck. It's just because you just never have enough. But for the alternate recipe, all you need is copper and then unipolar magnets. That's what they're called. And unipolar magnets are only found on a couple planets, generally, in whatever galaxy it plops you into. Okay. Oh, that's right. We were making frame materials, and that's what we need to make particle colliders. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. All right, so I think our mission here is done. Do we got all our robots back? 9 of 9. Yes, we do. All right, let's get back home.